I've got a page here that with a single button, as you can see, and when clicked it just brings up a pop-up which, well, the pop-up contains Google, the Google homepage. However, this document's slightly different to how I've done it in other instances. If you go to the code, okay, in the body section of the document, there's our button, input type equals button, on click equals, and basically means when clicked, it calls the function called pop-up. However, there's no function pop-up anywhere in this document, as you can see. What I've actually done, I'm bringing in code from another file into this document. In the head section, script source equals, and it's bringing in code from the file javascript.js. And you can call a JavaScript file, a scripting file, whatever you want. I've just called it. It's recommended you give it the extension JS, so .js, and call it whatever you want. I've called it javascript.js, and then type equals text / JavaScript, and then I've closed the script tag. And you may find it neater, you may find it easier to organize, to sometimes have your code in a separate file and just bring it in like I'm doing here. You may find advantages to that, especially if you have a lot of JavaScript code. Let's save that. And let me minimize this. Here on the desktop, I've got the web page, which I've got open here, and the javascript.js file. If I drag that into Notepad, that's all it is. Let's turn word wrap off initially. So as you can see, just function, I've given it a name, pop-up, I've called it, and in curly brackets, that's my code. If we turn word wrap back on, that's the code for creating the pop-up. There's a lot of JavaScript code online, so there's plenty of JavaScript code online you can copy and paste. But as you can see in this instance, I'm pulling in the code from this file, javascript.js, into my web page, rather than having the code in the web page itself. And you may find you prefer to work that way. Let me open up the web page again. So yeah, I'm pulling in the javascript.js file into the web page here. And the code is brought in and it still works when you reference it. I reference the pop-up function here. So you may find that beneficial to structuring your web pages.